Hey y'all, I'm back with another book review. So I just finished The City of Glass. It is the third book in the Mortal Instruments series. And I loved this one. It finally made me like Clare. It was really quite like, you definitely have to get through the two first books to get to this one. And I've already started the next one and I'm already like, wow, it just gets better and better and better. And so it's like, I feel like the first two books were definitely like introducing characters, doing all of the backbone work. That's why they were good. I still really like them, but they were a little bit more, I guess, frustrating to read, mainly because Clary was super annoying to me. But this one, I totally loved it. Clary seemed to actually be a person, and like she seemed not to be as like, I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's like a whiny, not whiny, I don't know. It's just kind of, she's young. That's probably it is. She's just young. And then by this one, she's older and wiser and mature, and she's like, oh, I can do all this stuff. I can do this. It's not like, and she kind of had that the whole time, but it's like more of her coming into her own being. So we get introduced to more characters, which I thought was so good. Like they keep introducing new characters, and I'm like, sometimes series just continue with the same characters and don't introduce new ones. The fact that they keep introducing new ones, and I mean, technically some of them are not introduced because they were there from the beginning, but it still is like introducing new characters, getting to know more about the characters that they already have and how complex they are and everything. And I just really enjoy that. I think it's funny that this is she has a Stephanie Meyer quote on it. I don't know, I just found that super witty because I'm a huge Twilight fan. I actually just rewatched the movies again. But that just is a crack up to me. So, to get into stuff. So this might have spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, you better stop now. She teleports to Idris, which I thought was super cool that she could do that. Of course, the boundaries like blocked her from actually creating a teleport and actually being there, but the fact that she even created a teleport to get there was such a cool thing, that she has all these superpowers. And then you get to find out about their history and who, why Clary has all these superpowers, why Chase has superpowers. And then they introduce a new character called Sebastian, who also has superpowers, but they're on the bad side, because you can tell Clary and Chase are like good. Just their whole energy in the book is like they've got good energy. And spoiler, they end up both having blood from angels, which I thought was so cool. I don't know why, it was just like so bad, but also like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like that's how they got their superpowers, and then like that's how the whole Mortal Instruments started, was because of the blood from angels. And it was so cool. It was just so cool to me. I don't know. And then you find out Sebastian, he has demon blood in him, and it's just like, that's why he's super powerful too. And it's like kind of like a whole thing. And I know I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and he's like, that's what happened in Supernatural. And I'm like, oh, we haven't gotten there because I'm not a big, I don't know why, I just can't get into it. But anyway, another thing I really enjoyed is that Clary's mom comes back. She comes back. I was just so excited. And I think that's probably why this one's been my favorite book so far, is because all this time she's been asleep or whatever, and then finally she comes back, and I'm like, yay! Like, super excited. So it ends super great. Loved the ending. I almost feel like she could have stopped here, but the fact that she kept continuing is like, oh, that's intriguing. Like, why did you continue? You like did a nice tidy bow, and then you're like, I'm gonna continue. I kind of like am like, she's kind of brilliant. Like, she has so many books. Like, I have them all on my shelf, like almost all of them. I'm like, you just kept continuing, and they're like huge books. Like, I can't believe, and they're all in depth. They're all such brilliantly thought out characters. It's so cool. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and you all have a great day.